Hey there everyone, welcome to Tales and Text, and I'm your host Nisha. Time for a story. Sometime between the year 1990 and the year 2000, families in Bengaluru were having hushed conversations and whispered conversations about a very concerning phenomenon. It was believed that a female ghost was targeting the men of the city. Not just any men, but specifically married men and men with families. It was believed that this ghost would try to enter the house of a family and then try to kill or harm or torture these men. It was believed that this woman was the ghost of a woman who was harmed by another man and was seeking vengeance or trying to seek vengeance against the man who had harmed her. But you see, as a ghost, she wasn't able to recognize the difference between the man who actually harmed her and other men. Her modus operandi was simple. She would visit the houses of men and she would knock on the doors late at night after midnight. She needed to be invited into the house by the man, and once she was invited in, or in fact sometimes by the women of the house as well, once she was invited into the house, she would go and she would try to torture the men in their sleep and then sometimes end up killing them too. Now, of course, these were all rumors floating around. Nobody really knows how many men fell victim to this ghost's antics. But suffice to say that the families in Bengaluru were terrified about the well-being of the men in their lives. So they hit upon a solution. Since this female ghost had to be invited into the house, they decided to write the words Nale Ba on the gates or the external compound of the house. Now, the words Nale Ba in Kannada mean come tomorrow. So when the ghost would try to come near the gate, she would read the words Nale Ba, come tomorrow, and then, knowing that she was not welcome on that day, she would turn around and go away. Well, suffice to say, this ghost does take consent into consideration, and the ghost, for whosoever houses this word Nale Ba was written, she ended up never entering their homes, and therefore the people of Bengaluru ensured that the men in their homes were safe and sound. This became so prevalent, this process of writing Nale Ba on the walls became so prevalent that my mother, as a newly married woman, when she moved to Bangalore, she used to see this written on the walls of her neighbors' homes, Nale Ba, and that's how she found out this story. Let me know in the comments below, do you have a special ghost story from your town or your village or your city? I'd love to hear it. And the most interesting stories will get featured in my shorts and my reels on my YouTube channel. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.